Are you right? Why do they call it Spaghetti Junction?
Are you on the right road?
I think so. It's crazy around here. No! Fuck! Fucking hell!
Serco runs the local refuse collection service under a contract with a local council in Sandwell. These guys are Serco refuse collectors who actually live in the local area, but they cannot afford a decent standard of living because Serco hasn't paid them enough. So we've come to Sandwell today to speak to these guys that are on strike, and we'll start talking to Justine Jones, the G&B Union's senior regional organiser.
This is the 6th day of industrial action. We've got another 3 weeks after this one.
And what's the planned negotiations? What's the company now saying in terms of your strike?
The company are ignoring us, totally ignoring us, not speaking to us in any way, shape or form. A company the size of Serco is just totally ignoring us.
Yeah. Multi-million pound company.
Yeah, we've made millions and millions of pounds this year alone, up to now, and they're offering pitiful pay increases. It's just not good enough. But they're standing strong, and they'll continue to stand strong. You know, we're not asking for the earth, we're asking for a decent pay rise. Hopefully we can get something.
I'm Mark Shirley, GMB. We've got an ongoing dispute with the company. We put a pay claim in the first week in February. We've had 2 discussions, brief discussions with the company since then. We're working hard. We're way above the national average on our bin counts in Sandwell. We just want these guys to have a decent standard of living. You know, they're chasing bin trucks for over 10 mile a day. They work damn hard, and we're just asking for a decent pay. That's all we're asking for. The latest pay offer was 7.5%, but there was strings attached to that. That was forcing people to work the bank holidays, which we found totally unacceptable.
Imagine you're a company and you offer your workforce a below inflation pay rise, effectively lowering the value of their wages. That's not enough though. You tell the workforce that if they're going to accept lower wages, you also want to take away other benefits. And when there's a strike, no surprise, you then refuse to meet the workforce to discuss resolving the dispute.
This just isn't about money. A lot of our members here are Sandwell residents themselves. This is the last thing we need. We urge the company and the council to come to the table.
And what's the company's response been after 6 days of striking?
We have had no discussion with the company whatsoever. But our door has been open since the first week in February and it remains open. We'd rather be around the negotiating table and get these lads back to work and let's get Sandwell cleaned up.
And to make matters worse, Serco, your business, this business, gets its revenue from local taxpayers through the council's contract to deliver refuse services. These guys are local residents. This is no way for a company to behave.
Fantastic. That's fantastic.